Callie with Backcountry Treks. Today I have something that I'm super excited to share with you. I've got a sleeping bag made by Big Agnes, and I also have a sleeping pad made by Big Agnes. But the exciting thing about this is that this is a system, so they're integrated together. So the sleeping pad actually slides into a sleeve in the back of the sleeping bag, so you're never going to roll off your pad again. Now I'll show you that a little bit later, but first I'll start by talking about some of the really cool features of the sleeping bag. First of all, this is a regular. It fits up to 5'10". I am 5'10" and it fits me perfectly. I'll show you that in a little bit. The DownTech insulation is really warm, and they've also incorporated a water repellency into it, so it's going to stay dry at the same time. Your down isn't going to bunch up when it gets wet at all, and so that's a really great feature to have. The insulation is also really nice because it's got this Insotech flow, and so what that means is these baffles are running vertical. They're running with your body, so you're not going to have bunches of down in places making cold or hot spots for you. That's really nice. It keeps you really comfortable throughout your entire body while you're sleeping. Something else I'll mention is that the bottom of the bag is not insulated because it's designed to go with this pad system. So that is one thing to note, that if you're just looking for a sleeping bag, look for one that is not in the Big Agnes system because it will not have insulation on the bottom. You also have here a nice little stash pocket that is zipper closure. So if you need to stash your keys or wallet or phone or anything like that, it's really nice to have that in an organized little section for you. The zippers are YKK zippers. They're going to be durable zippers. And on the inside, something that's really important for me is you have this lining here by the zipper. So you're not going to catch this nylon soft lining on the inside. You'll hit this harder, durable surface first before you zip into your liner. That's really nice. Speaking of fabric, like I said, this is a nylon interior. It's a super soft nylon. And the exterior is also a nylon, and it actually has a ripstop protection in it. So that's really nice for me. Whenever I'm using my sleeping bag, it's in situations where it could easily be ripped. Like right now, you see there's lots of sharp rocks around, and you never know what could happen sleeping underneath the stars. Now, if I turn this bag over, you can see that it's got this essentially a pocket here on the back. That's where the pad goes in. I will mention I went with a Big Agnes insulated pad. This is a rectangular sleeping bag, and so Big Agnes recommends a rectangular pad so it fits in correctly. This is actually a mummy pad. It's their insulated double Z pad, and it's 15-degree insulation as well, so that's why I went with it. Even though it's mummy, it fits in there just fine, and I have no problems with it. So it's personal preference, but again, Big Agnes does recommend the rectangular shaped pad. So I'll go ahead and show you how this fits in here. It's really neat. It just slides in super easily. Now, as you can see, I have my pad blown up a little bit right now. If you blow it up all the way, it's a little bit harder to slide your bag into. I'll go ahead and flip it over just so you can see how this works. So now you see my pad is all the way in this nice little case for it. This is a stretch fabric here on top, so it easily slides over the top of the pad. And then you could even stick something else in there for a pillow if you wanted. That way, as you can see, your head's never going to slide off the pad. It's going to be really comfortable. I'll go ahead and hold this up and just kind of show you that now you have an integrated pad and sleeping bag. I've been super happy with the comfort of this bag. It is seriously impossible to roll off your pads, so that will never happen again if you go with this system. It's a really awesome feature about it. One thing I will mention is if you're sleeping in a tent with your partner and they don't have the same system, first of all, they'll be super jealous of you because it's very comfortable and easy sleeping. The other thing is if they're on just a typical pad that's about this thick, they're going to be a lot lower than you. It wouldn't normally be a problem, but Hank likes to sleep in between us, so it was a little bit harder for Hank to sleep when he's kind of half on mine, which is a lot higher up, and then rolling off onto Tyson's pad and bag. So just keep that in mind. you may want to convince your significant other to go with the same system as you. So I'm going to go ahead and unzip this guy and show you how it fits me and a couple things about the head that I like. All right, so now I'm inside this sleeping bag. It's really comfortable on the inside. I will mention the shape. The rectangular shape is awesome because I am a leg person. I have to be able to move my legs when I'm sleeping. So I've got a ton of room down there, as you can see, and my feet are just barely at the bottom now. And you can see it fits me really nicely. Again, I'm 5'10", and this is the regular size. So there are a couple of really cool features in the head of the sleeping bag that I'll talk about for a second. First of all, it's got this collar on it, and so it's a no draft collar. So you actually just fit it up around your chin, and it keeps the air out, just like that. You also have a little bit of adjustability here. You can pull that down, tighten up your head on those really cold nights. This zips up all the way up to your chin. And I won't do it right now just because I have a mic on and I don't want to mess that mic up. But something that's really cool, my other sleeping bag did not have this and it made me really mad. Hi, Hank. This has some Velcro right here so you can attach it to the other side. Hank, watch out, bud. Go on, Hank. Hank kind of likes to sleep. So it has this Velcro here for you to attach to the other side when it's really chilly out. But my other sleeping bag did not have a closure Velcro system on the same side. So you can close this. That Velcro is not going to be scratching your face, which is really nice. Huge bonus for Big Agnes on my end. Again, this is the Roxy Ann 15. It's paired with the Double Z insulated pad made by Big Agnes. I just did that again because of the insulation properties, but definitely check out their website and see what they recommend for the Big Agnes system. You won't be disappointed. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm Callie with Backcountry Treks.